Welcome to your Maserati MC20 supercar immersion. Before you get started, we'll need to walk through the transmission gears and how to select park, neutral, reverse, drive, and the manual operation via the paddle shifters on the steering column. To start the engine of the MC20, depress the brake pedal and push the engine start button located on the steering wheel. Upon startup, the MC20 is set in auto park mode until a forward or reverse gear is selected. To engage drive, depress the brake pedal and push the DM button on the central tunnel, indicating first push for drive and second push for manual. If you choose to manually operate the gears while driving, you can press the DM button a second time, placing the MC20 in manual mode, allowing you to control gear changes via the paddle shifters to the left and right of the steering wheel. To exit manual mode, you can either press the DM button once again to set it back to drive mode, or pull and hold the right paddle shifter and wait for the mode indicator to change from manual to drive in the instrument cluster. To engage park, depress the brake pedal and engage the electronic park brake. The auto park mode is also engaged if the engine is idle, the seatbelt is not fastened, the doors are opened when the brake pedal is not pressed, and when the vehicle's speed lowers near 1 mile per hour. To engage the park gear while turning off the vehicle, simply come to a complete stop with your foot depressing the brake pedal, and then in first gear or drive mode, press the engine start-stop button on the steering wheel. With a dual clutch transmission, turning off the vehicle in drive or first gear automatically engages the park gear. If you are parking on a hill, you should first come to a stop, engage the electronic parking brake, then turn the engine off. You can engage the reverse gear by depressing the brake pedal and pushing the R button on the central tunnel, and to engage neutral, pull both of the paddle shift levers simultaneously. You are now ready to get to know the MC20's driving modes to choose from based on road conditions, performance preferences, and driver comfort. You can change your selections via the drive mode selector for optimal performance dynamics. All of the driving modes will be displayed along the bottom of the Maserati Intelligent Assistant screen, with the activated mode highlighted. The distinct drive modes are GT, Sport, Corsa, Wet, ESC Off, Comfort Suspension, and Launch Control. GT is the default mode, which optimizes the best balance between performance and power efficiency. The vehicle will always be in this mode when you start the engine, and will most likely be the mode you choose to remain in for normal driving operations. Every time you start the vehicle, it will automatically be in GT mode. As with any mode you select, you can deactivate by turning the mode's driving selector again. The Sport mode activates a more robust experience for a faster throttle response. This mode gives maximum performance in high traction environments and is ideal for use on the racetrack. Corsa mode activates a race drive mode, the most extreme experience behind the wheel. Maximum power is immediately available, gear shifting is lightning fast, under 100 milliseconds. Exhaust valves are always open and traction control is reduced. When in Corsa mode, you can also activate Launch, a performance start procedure, to experience the extraordinary acceleration from a standstill. It's important to remember as you prepare for launch mode, there are certain driving conditions that must be met to utilize this mode, such as fluid temperature and powertrain mileage. To activate the launch control, select Corsa mode, press the brake pedal, and shift drive gear to D or M. Vehicle must be stationary on a level road surface with straight wheels, and the park brake must not be engaged. Once these conditions are met, while keeping your left foot on the brake pedal, use your right foot to press on the accelerator pedal. When ready to launch the MC20 forward, remove your foot from the brake pedal. The MC20 will engage traction systems and the limited slip differential to propel the car forward at maximum acceleration. You'll be able to view the performance details on the instrument cluster screen. The next mode, as the name indicates, is for driving on wet pavement. Choosing the wet mode ensures increased control and traction on slippery surfaces. And when you select ESC off, you are opting to turn off the electronic stability control, which is usually on, for a looser, more dynamic ride and handling experience. Lastly, the comfort suspension mode allows you to choose a more cushioned reaction to bumps and uneven surfaces when Sport or Corsa mode are selected. If you are, for example, driving through an area with an uneven surface, you may push the comfort suspension button located in the middle of the drive mode selector. To return to the specifically calibrated suspension setting for Sport or Corsa mode, Just press the suspension button a second time to turn off the comfort setting. Whichever mode you prefer, it's fun to try each one to feel the difference and enjoy the wide range of the vehicle's performance dynamics. Thank you for watching, and remember, it's always a good idea to reference the MC20 Owner's Manual to learn the full capabilities and get the most out of your ride. Enjoy your Maserati MC20, and as always, drive safe, smart, and informed.